Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. We are joined here by our Lobby 3 Group 1 Game 1 MVP playing the Jax. It's BioV2. How's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. So, yeah, run us through a little bit. Just tell us a bit about that game, how you're feeling, how you think things went.
Um, I don't know. Most of these games have been pretty easy, to be honest. But especially when it comes down to the start of the game, because I think almost every single one I've done an early invade, and it just works out for my team. It makes sure is that everyone's in place, because my top lane, it doesn't mind being weak side, and I'm sure he's falling asleep playing top lane anyway, so that shit doesn't matter. Sorry for cursing.
You're good. Especially like a Gwyn into Rek'Sai, right? Like you're not going to put resources up there. I mean, I was going to ask about forcing that vertical early, and I don't know if you got a chance to review Vision on that, but I think you did get spotted walking in on that level 1. Talk through kind of why you wanted to force an early vertical jungle into J4, and kind of thinking about that, as you said, seems to be maybe your MO here in these early games opportunities.
So in my mind, at least previously, Kongzi, my Jinx, had said if we can somehow burn a flash, their lane should be over. So that's when I offered to start the invade, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But even getting spotted, we were okay. We actually thought he was starting red side. We didn't know this was a vertical until my top laner put a ward on my red.
Oh, gotcha.
But we were perfectly fine with a 3v3. I think we're gonna win it anyway. Our champs are just stronger early if Heimerdinger's not stacking. I'm sure he wants to save turrets for lane anyway. So
and was that a blind Jax that you had going into it as well? I know you guys picked that up R2. Was that something that you said we're going to pick this regardless? Were you holding it as a flex for second half? What was kind of, and what's your comfort with this champ coming back into the meta? It feels like primarily now as a jungler, but didn't always happen to be that way.
Yeah, it was a flex. If I was gonna pick Viego, and then my top laner, like 2 seconds before locking in, was saying we can lock Jax for a flex, and I was like, that sounds great. So I was really happy with that. As Jax coming back in the meta, I'll be honest, I suck on this champion. I think I pulled it out like third time into one of these games, and then I've just been sticking with it since. So it's been working out.
I mean, because I feel like you're almost playing it differently than I've seen other Jaxes in high elo. Thinking about, like, I think it was that soul fight, instead of taking the 50-50, you're actually flashing forward with Counter-Strike onto the carry there. When it comes to those kind of plays, are you that snap decision maker with this composition? Like, what was that communication looking like around these objectives when you're saying, I'm going in, I'm flashing? Like, how does that all come together?
I might have fucked it up a bit. Like my mid laner was saying he has a flank, and then I was like, oh great. And I kind of went a bit early, but I ended up getting like a 3-man stun anyway. And I just walked off randomly. Like nothing happened to me. I got in and I walked away and we won the fight. But yeah, I was he was saying he was gonna turn. I didn't want a 50-50. I wasn't doing that. No. I'm not risking soul in a 50-50.
Well, I know you're a guy coming onto the scene, BioV2. I know you got a Twitch and Twitter as well here, so I like to be sharing it. I know that I think it's your entire Twitch bio just says pretty good at Rengar. I noticed that you guys even banned that away here. Would love to just give you a chance to chat a little bit about maybe your champ pool, your interests, your professional experience, what you're hoping to get out of the combine. Just chance to kind of plug yourself a little bit. Are you looking for teams? Where are you kind of at in your competitive career?
Yeah, I guess I'm looking for OQ. As for my champ pool, it's very aggressive, but I also have opted into playing bruiser/tank before, so that is what I'm working on. Because I've been in this solo queue mentality for my entire time playing this game, so moving to more team play, that's what I kind of wanted from this combine, was more practice playing with my team, because I'm very stupid. Yeah.
Any questions that you got here, Colonel, as well, that we can ask BioV2 while we got him before game 2?
I suppose to that end of working with actual teams, being in a lot more VCs than you would obviously queuing solo queue, how would you say things are going between the obviously not exclusively unique players every single lobby, but bouncing between different players, seeing different play styles? Just speak to a little bit of what it's like going between different play styles and people every game.
I try making it a little uncomfortable in the beginning of my lobbies, or like at least trying to open it up, because I don't want them to be very like, what's the word? Like to themselves. I kind of want everyone
Yeah.
to be more open, more relaxed, you know, have
Sure.
everything very flowing, because I understand everyone here is moving lobby to lobby, so you don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. So I need to get to know them if we're trying to win.
That's
And
good.
then
As you're
that,
getting to know some people too, is there a couple players you'd want to shout out? Either things that we might not see on cast, but you know, who's the communicator? Who's the funny one? Who you got to look out for? Who's you know, who are some guys that we might want to be celebrating here in this combine as well that you've really enjoyed playing with or even against?
I think Rough Beans should be lobby 1 or lobby 2. He is good mechanically, very talkative, and expresses his opinion, even if he might be wrong, but he's open to being wrong. He just wants, but that guy, Rough Beans, I think he's playing ACL, so he couldn't play, but he's lobby 4, which I think he should definitely be moved up. But him, and then I had a top laner, Sour Cream. That guy's good too.
That's awesome. Appreciate the love and the shout out there as well. Anything else from you, Colonel, here before we take a short break and get into game number 2?
No, I think that's all I got. Rough beans, sour cream. Definitely some interesting people around. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I appreciate you a lot for coming on BioV2. We'll be
Alright.
spectating you game number 2. Congratulations too on getting that Pulse Star MVP from the casting desk as well.
I got
Really
MVP?
impressed with your performance today. You sure did, my man. So yeah, congratulations on that as well.
Big. Thank you.
Hey, absolutely. Yeah, good luck in this next game here, you guys.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
All right, cheers. Yeah, we're going to take a short break and get ready for game number 2 here of the Running the Rift Combine in Lobby 3 here. So we're going to get set and settled and hopefully be into draft here for the second game of the evening in just a moment.